This is Peary Habits Level 3, Muscular Lesson number 14. We're really on the end of our journey here in habits. We're almost finished. So you have two things that you're practicing this week: junior hand in and your scales, followed by the root position and inversion chords. Also be practicing your hand over hand, so you might have that as well, unless you've already Peary certified in all of that, and then you can leave that be and be on vacation for hand over hand. So for junior hand in, you're trying to pass off number 4, lines 3 and 4 at metronome 116. Let me play it for you and see if you learned it right last week, okay? Here's power fingers starting on line 3, so we're starting on this G. Ready, go. The left hand is what's tricky here because it shifts down on that 3. So it's 1, 2, 1, 3, 5. It's making that inversion chord, the first inversion chord that we've been working on. Did you notice the ending? You should be a good enough reader now that you can figure those patterns out. Let me also show you an example of just muscle builders. Really look at it and make sure yours looks like mine. You'll be sending in a video soon of your hand-in, so you want to make sure that you're not missing anything. I'll just do a couple of patterns here for muscle builders. Ready, go. Land right on your tip, stay on your tip. No low wrist like this. No thumbs off the key. No wobbling back. So if you're doing it right, it looks really easy, right? It looks, oh, this is so easy, piece of cake, of course I can do this. If you're doing it wrong, it looks really hard. There's lots of movement going on, very complicated, okay? So look and see if your movements are very small and solid, not wiggling all over the place. All right, going on to your scales and root position. So you know C, you know G. Can you guess the next key? It's F, just like our group 1 keys. Okay, F is unusual, once again, because we have that black key, right? So our normal scale fingering in right hand, which is 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, that's just not going to work, right? Did you see? I had to really manipulate my arm up here. That's craziness. Okay, so we have to change our fingering around a little bit for F. So it's going to look like this. We're going to stick our 4 here and then cross the thumb under onto this C. So my thumb's sitting here waiting, and as I get closer, I just kind of keep moving my thumb. Do you see how I keep moving my thumb over more and more? This is a big distance from my thumb to go under. Crossing thumb under finger 4 is a long way. So do you see how I'm gradually just kind of moving a little bit each time? That's the trick. If you stay still here, I can't even reach that. So now I'm going to have to do a big swing. Then I won't be able to play my scale fast because I'm going to be swinging. Do you see? This is a mess. It will sound uneven and sloppy. So you see how I'm gradually swinging. Do you see right there? I'm doing it in slow motion. So it always feels like when you're going up the scale, now as we start doing long scales all the way up and down the keyboard, you're always going to feel like somebody's pushing that wrist, always pushing where you're going, and when you're coming back, it feels like somebody's pulling your wrist this way, all the way down the keyboard. Then that will mean no swinging. Now, because we did our 4, look what finger number we're going to end up with. 4. You don't have to end your scale with a 5 all the time. In F major, we end it with a 4. Then we come down. Make sure your thumb is here. Do you see how high my thumb is? Because again, this is a big distance to cover, going from a 1 all the way to our 4. So watch again. If I'm playing my thumb straight on, I can't reach over there. I need to swing out. So what do? I feel like somebody's pushing my wrist. Push my wrist. Now I'm already here, so you didn't see a big swing. That's why I can play my scale so quickly. I'm not doing a big swing here. Okay. Got it? This one's tricky, but it's a great habit to learn right now, because then you'll be a superstar in all of the scales. Okay, let's look at the left hand. The left hand's easy. It's just like C and G. 3, cross under, wait, play on C. And then the root position inversion is easy, same pattern. Okay, so let's look at this up to tempo. Again, position's most important. Only do metronome if your position is perfect. Okay, here we go. Ready, go. Look at that wrist, it's way over. Now I'm pulling here. Then root position inversion. Just be sure as you're pulling over that you don't lift your shoulder. The elbow can go a little high, but not your shoulder. See the difference? So just your elbow should make a straight line right here. You see? So you don't want this. Everything straight, shoulder down. Nice and high. See my thumb? It's almost like a pivot. It's there on the side, not down here. Okay, left hand. Ready? Go. I forgot to do inversion. Let me try it again. Okay, so that's Muscular 14. Get to work. When you've mastered that or have practiced at least 5 days, do a lot of repetitions on it, then you're ready to go on to Muscular number 15.